Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Ace, and today I'm going to do a recap on Season 1 of the tournament style league that I've been running. It just came to a conclusion this past weekend, and for the most part I think it was a big success. You know, as always, there's a couple problem children, and you know, I'm not going to say names, but anybody who was involved with the league knows exactly who I'm talking about. And yeah, I refuse to call them adults because the things that people do for a win sometimes is just downright pathetic. But you know, that's not really what this video is going to be about. This video is going to be about how the season went, and I'm going to give out a few awards to some people who really stood out to me. So let's get right into it. So first, what I want to do is kind of walk you guys through how the season works. So we have Xbox and we have PlayStation, and you go through a 16-man single elimination bracket every single week. As you can see, these buttons right here, we have round 1, round 2, round 3, and then there's a final round. So depending on where you finish in this bracket, you accumulate league points. So I'll go to like rules real quick. So if you finish first in the bracket, you get 100 league points, second 50, third 35, and so on. And people were doing that for 3 rounds, and the final 8, which is the top 8 league point holders, it advanced to the tournament where all the money is. So this was the final round. As you can see, Deliverance won, and on PlayStation, Jewel 598 won. So it was really cool to see certain people kind of fight through early season struggles, and then, you know, end up winning money, and people who just got better as they progressed. You know, people who would get beat by somebody and then next time they would clobber them because they adjusted. It was just a really cool experience. I think it's better than normal tournaments because it gives you the opportunity to play enough games and play against top tier talent like Deliverance. I mean, he's a pro player, and a couple of you guys beat him. Like for instance, he got beat by Mom Yogurt Lurk here. He won the first round, but then he lost in the final here. But you know, he ended up winning the whole thing. But you know, some people gave him a run for his money. In like round 1 of his first game, you know, he barely won. He was losing it. So there was definitely some good competition here. So that's how it works. If anybody's interested in joining the next season, season 2, the registration is open. compete.acemadden.com. But what I'm going to do now is go over some awards for a few people who definitely stood out to me. So the first award is going to be the person who had the best turnaround this season. You know, the person who really kind of started slow and really put it together. So that's going to go to Jewel 598. He won PlayStation, and he started off really badly. You know, he was on the bubble. He was probably not going to make the final 8 until the 3rd round, in which he won I think 3 games, which got him enough league points to actually get in to the final 8. But you know, after the first 2 rounds, it wasn't looking good for him. But you know, he strung it together, and he ended up winning the whole thing, winning $200. So props to you, man. That is the best turnaround. The next award is going to be the best capper, and this one's not really close. This is the person who he'll cap at you even if you just kneel the ball, because he will find something to say about it. And that's definitely Deliverance. I don't know if you guys have ever checked out his stream. I'll leave it in the description. But some people think it's annoying. I think it's really funny. But he's passionate. He's very competitive. And he will definitely cap at you for anything you do. So best capper award goes to Deliverance. This next award is probably my favorite one because a lot of people in this game run the same shit, and it just gets kind of tiring. You know, it's not really fun for me personally to watch. I don't like watching Gun Bunch all the time. So this person definitely had the most creative offense, and it was a pain in the ass. I've played against it, and that goes to Civil War Boy. His pistol full house scheme is definitely tough. It is a complete pain. He's a really smart young player. He's definitely going to be in the running for Club Series next year. And yeah, shout out to him. The next award is going to be Most Creative Defense. This is one that I kind of struggled finding somebody for because there wasn't really anybody who ran anything completely out of the box. So really what I'm doing here is giving it to the person who had the most creative adjustments on defense. And that was definitely Mom Yogurt Lurk. I can't believe I just said that. I told him I would never say it. I would call him J-Wall. But he had the best adjustments from what I could see on defense. You know, he's also another very young and talented player. He's going to be in the running for Club Series next year as well. And he gave Deliverance some problems as well. And I played against him, and he gave me problems. He beat me. So shout out to him, most creative defense. The next award is going to be the Bill Belichick Do Your Job Award. And for those of you who aren't Patriots fans, I'm sure you guys hate hearing that. But to me, it's important because it kind of embodies the right way to go about getting better at the game. Somebody who doesn't cap a lot. They don't do a lot of shit talking. And they just put a lot of time into the lab. And they're just overall a very classy person. So that award is going to go to Heinz Field 86. He started off extremely slow in this tournament. I believe he wasn't going to make the final 8 until round 3 of the tournament. So just like Jewel 598, you know, he barely made it into the final 8. But, you know, once he did, you know, he got into the 3rd place match and he ended up getting 4th place overall. So 4th out of 16 is really quite good. And he's a 47-year-old player. I think I got his age right. But, you know, he's an old dog, and he is proving that old dogs can learn new tricks. So shout out to you, man. The final award is going to go to the best player. And how I kind of define the best player is the person who just dominated for the large majority of the tournament. And really, this one wasn't close. Deliverance, he is the best player across both consoles. This was kind of obvious from, you know, his status in the Madden Championship Series. You know, got top 4 in Club Series, so kind of figured he was going to be the best overall player here. It was on regs, so there was a little bit of a question if, you know, he had enough regs experience to make it happen. But he definitely did throughout the tournament. He had a 17-point average margin of victory, so he blew out a lot of people. He did have a couple close games, and he did get beat a couple times, but you know, overall a lot of people could not handle him. So he is the best player of the tournament. And that's it for season 1, guys. I hope everybody involved enjoyed it. Remember, season 2 is now open for registration. Anybody who's watching is interested, compete.acemadden.com. Any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys later.